Hello, and welcome back to Osmodic Earth. So basically, a lot of chaos, and there's a little place here. Uh, so, there's an entire hurricane attacking this place, and it might even report. Okay, fine. God, so annoying. They did a pushback, and honestly, that's basically the end of the video. You capped. So we are doing episode 6, and the first thing that happens is a major pushback here. And, the Ugandan tribe just decides to withdraw. No, the Ugandan kingdom decides to withdraw, and, actually, a revolt happens here, which is very surprising. A revolt happens here, mostly because there's major battles going on and they don't like it. So they do surprisingly well and cut off the Ugandan tribe from this little thing that they took from the Moteen tribe and this tribe. And they make their way up here, and their idea is just to stop the fighting between the Ugandan tribe and this tribe to finally have peace. So they are extremely well, since nobody was expecting this besides the people who planned the revolt and people who lived in the town. And yeah, a major success for them, but they aren't stopping there. They want to take a little chunk out of here just to make sure, and that's exactly what they do. They take a major chunk and they do it. They did the thing, and now we have our first thing. Not to just become a country, but not just to become a republic when they first gained independence, but to become an actual country. So they are now fully a country, which is the highest status you can be. And it's very, very good. Now, to pay respect to the people who decided to plan the revolt, they put the capital right here. And now they're just a speed bump, or just blocking the way. They try to get as many troops on the Ugandan and this tribe to join them to make sure no fighting. And it goes successfully. But we haven't talked enough about this country, this tribe over here. And we do see major fighting like in these towns. And eventually they get taken over by this one tribe. I don't know. The Sia tribe, the red team tribe who's invading right now, and it goes super well. And now technically it's a colonial empire, technically, like a really small one. And they start a spearhead towards the capital. And it goes very, very well at first. But then, like, when they're about to touch the capital, we see Major fighting here, and luckily the blue team takes it, and the spearhead is broken. So lots of fighting here, like in this line here, but the most major one is here, and I'll tell you why. Basically, not only does the Sealandian tribe want it, which is now the Sealandian Republic, but also this tribe wants it, and it also, there's a bunch of revolts happening here. So it's like a three-way standoff, and eventually the people who revolt win, and they take it. But it kind of just gets eaten up, and just gone. So now we see Major fighting on this front, and also taken. So now it's just a matter of retreating. So many people just retreat, and they just eating it up. Yum, eating it up. Yum, eating it up. So they take over all of this stuff, and they also take over this part, and it's just chaos from there. And they remember, oh yeah, here. So they just eat it. So now about everything here, but there's still a little bit of red, and they still fight. They got cut off and they feel betrayed. So they're like, screw you, we're gonna save the country and you praise us. So that's what they do. They're fighting, and now the red team is back in business. Dinner time. Okay. So, there's a little town here which wants to join the red team, and they do. And they connect it, and they decide, you know what, let's just do a peace agreement. So, in the peace agreement, the red team gets more than they actually invaded. They get all this stuff, but that's mostly because this is technically a colonial empire, and they are very hungry for land, and this place does not want to fight them again. And also, just why not? And here, we don't see a lot, but we are gonna now, since they're invading open land, which goes very successfully. They just take a lot, and even more than a lot, a lot. And now they are actually really big, surprisingly big. That's what she said. And they're almost as big as the Ugandan Empire. But we do see this place wanting more food or land. So they sail here and here, making colonies. So they have all of this massive chunk here, which is now theirs. Mine, mine, mine. So all that's theirs, and they're getting very, very close to here, and they decide, no, why not sail all the way here? So that's what they do, and they meet them, and they're like, okay, be here, give us your land. And when the people go, no, what? Screw you. This is what they did to respond, immediately taking the capital. Because they're more efficient and powerful. So immediately they're like, holy crap, okay, these people are strong. So why not let them have our home spot? So that's what they do. They're like, and they're at this colonial empire's like, thank you. It's like we didn't force you to give us this. And they moved their capital here, which is the second best city that they have. And this place is like, man, they have a lot of colonies, but not a lot in our home island. So they just take this, and this is kind of starting to worry the Ugandan Empire. And they're like, yo, can you like stop taking stuff? But something happens. They are taking they were invading this stuff here before they heard the note that the Ugandan king sent to them. So now they think, okay, we can't trust them anymore. So now there's a big problem. So this is all we have time for, because I need to eat my dinner, and we'll see what happens on day 7 of Osmodic Earth.